As I'm sure you already know, I absolutely love gadgets. In fact, I think it's fair to say that I can't get enough of the newest techno gizmos, especially when it comes to photography. All right, Barney, in you come. Cheese! Did you know that you can take amazing pictures like these without spending loads of money? In fact, the camera I'm using today is so basic, it doesn't even have a lens. Would you believe that this camera is made from 5 simple objects? A can, some card, black tape, a rubber band, and a pen. It's called a pinhole camera. Now, you might be sat there thinking this is just an empty can of pop and I can't take a picture with it. I can, and here's how it works. Light bounces off an object and through a hole in the front of the can. This makes an inverted or upside down image on the special light reactive paper inside the can. Where the light falls onto the paper, it becomes dark. The rest of the paper remains light, creating what we call a negative image. You wouldn't think that such a simple object could produce amazing pictures. Well, today I'm here to meet the creator of these incredible images, Justin Quinnell, to see how he does it. You've brought me to this specific location. Can you tell us why?
This is Lacock Abbey in Lacock in Wiltshire, and it's where William Henry Fox Talbot in the 1830s invented photography. So this is the birthplace of photography.
The first mention of pinhole imagery dates back to 5th century BC China, but it was Fox Talbot who captured the world's first photograph using this technique back in 1835. That picture still survives today. In fact, it was of this very window. So where did it start for you? How did you get into pinhole photography?
I got really hooked with being able to create the magic, really, and being able to create a picture using a tiny hole and an empty aluminium can.
The cameras that you make effectively cost very little money, considering the amount of money you can spend on a camera. The images that you get from these little contraptions are quite incredible. The one that springs to mind is the one that you took of the Angel of the North with the Trail of the Sun. Can you explain how you did that?
Yep, that's just a simple aluminium can positioned on a lamppost for 3 months, and the sunlight creates this line of the sun, so you can actually compress this huge amount of time into one picture.
Well, we don't have 3 months, but we do have a glorious day out there, so I feel a Blue Peter challenge coming on. I reckon we both take our pinhole cameras, take an image, bring it back, get it developed, and the best one gets to go in the calendar.
May the best pinhole win.
Bring it on. Before we head out, we need to load up our cameras with light-sensitive paper. This has to be done in a dark room because as soon as any light hits the paper, it starts to react, and we don't want this to happen until we take our pictures. 3 pinhole cameras, that means 3 chances to get the best shot. I challenge you to a duel, sir. The first thing I need to do to take a winning photo with my camera is to choose a location and subject where there is plenty of light. The building's got a lovely orange glow all over it. It looks beautiful. Then I need to line up my camera and make sure the pinhole is facing the right way. So here we go. Let's see what happens. I love this kind of shot. Finally, I peel away the tape covering the pinhole and let the light through. 1, 2. It's important to hold the camera perfectly still. And remember, the longer the hole is open, the more light the paper in the can is exposed to. 19, 20. That is the 20-second exposure of a beautiful scene. Do you not agree? The only problem is you can't tell whether or not it's on there. I wonder how Justin's getting on.
What I'm going to do is a photograph of myself, but I'm actually going to be turning, but holding the camera steady in relation to myself.
Oh, nice. That could be the winner. With all 6 images in the can, it's time to see what we've got. So it's back to the dark room to develop our photos, because if we let any more light onto the paper at this stage, it will ruin our masterpieces. So this is where the magic happens, is it, Justin?
This is the dark room, all in a red light, so it doesn't fog the paper. We've got the chemicals. We have developer in the first tray, which develops the image, stop bar, which stabilises the image, and fixer, which fixes the image and keeps it permanent.
OK, well, there's only one thing for it, isn't there?
Let's develop.
This is so exciting. As I hold my breath, our images start to come to life. Oh, there you go. Look, look,
there
look,
we go,
look,
there
look.
we go.
Yes. We have created a little bit of magic here, haven't we, Justin, really? You know, 6 old cans of fizzy drink turned into cameras. We've come back with 6 images, but they're still not images as we know them, are they? They're still negative.
They're still negative. We've yet to make them into positives. There's some lovely stuff here.
And these are our final pictures. But Justin and I decided that my picture of the sundial is our pick for February. And here is that very picture. Do you like it, Sarah Cox?
You should be proper proud of yourself, Barney. Look how pleased you look with yourself.
Thanks,
It's
Mum.
very good. Now, don't forget, you can decorate your bedroom at home with Barney's calendar. You've just got to go to the Blue Peter website and print it out.